Hello, everybody. We're back. Hello, everyone. We're back. We have gambled our safety rating in iRacing. We've gambled my sanity and my all my chips and my money in Balatro. And now we're gonna play a new game. It's Kart Racing Pro for tonight. We're gonna actually be. Are we gonna be a pro kart racer after this? Maybe. Who's to say? Now we've already enjoyed Kartcraft very thoroughly. Kartcraft is amazing. Automobilista 2 has some very phenomenal kart racing sims as well. Especially AMS2 is the only sim that I know of that has proper rental karts, and they're amazing. I just wish they would add more karts. R Factor 2 has their own dedicated kart sim, which is like their sub mod ish. It's like an addition to R Factor 2, which we will try. We will try that eventually. But a whole other sim, the only other sim remaining left, AC, Assetto Corsa mods, forget about it. They're just so. Because it's user made, the quality is just never. You can never really expect too much from a user made mod. Just sorry to say. It's just not that engaging or fun or realistic, in my opinion. I feel from all the mods that I've tried anyway. So yeah, the only proper mod here, or the proper sim that we have here, Kart Racing Pro, and it already is looking very, very serious. That's my dude. Got a CRG race kart. I've actually raced one of these, and by raced I mean driven. I've only driven one of these once in my life. A 2-stroke kart back at the city karting Shah Alam before it got shut down. Yeah. I've still got my tickets though. I can still drive 2-stroke karts at the new Kuala Selangor LLKC circuit. It just opened like a few months back, and they are still kind of renovating it, and they don't allow 2-strokes yet. But once they do, I will be definitely going cashing those in. Narop and Nat, welcome in, lads. What have I missed? Ka-chow! We've been gambling so much, Nat. Did you see our Balatro stream? It was so much fun. Don't look at the stream before the Balatro stream. Don't look at the Watkins Glen 6 hours. That was the worst race I've ever done this year. I'm still kind of like mentally processing it. Like I'm just going through the whole thing. I've been like watching the VOD today, just going through all the moments, all the mistakes, all the unintentional crashes and murders that we did. I was just really, really bad. I'm a pro kart racer. I'm getting there. I can't fight the kids who've been doing this since they were 10 years old, but let's be real. But I'm trying. With what little monies I have, I'm trying. Oh, okay, you have news from the sim racing competition. You got P3. You were destroying opponents on the qualifiers, but the finals had you sweat hard. Oh, P3 overall, like the tournament's over in the finals. That's awesome, Nat. Still, that's a podium. I know you were gunning for like P1, but we're still very, very proud of you. That's awesome. What was the combo? What was the car, the track, the sim? More deets. Spill the deets. Spill the juicy beats. P1 or nothing, exactly. You and I have the same mentality. Anyway, here we've got a lot of setting up to do. Starting, of course, with Sim Pro as well. Because Kart Racing Pro isn't a... Oh, wait, hang on. They do have a... It does have a thing. But it doesn't have a pre-built preset, unfortunately. There is this thing called Go-Karts. I guess we can just use this. So I probably have to kind of fiddle around with this and see what we can do. Okay, so we will have to fiddle around with this and see what we can get. Alright, we'll fiddle around with this and see what it feels like so far. Oh, mechanical centering. Not recommended to use on a direct drive. Yeah, we turn that off. Okay, I'm just going to keep it at this level first and then just try it, alright? Alright, anyway, make yourselves comfortable, jump right in. I've got energy, monstrous energy. Yeah, right now I'm only ever going to be drinking this white one, or any one that says 0 sugar on top. I think there's the white one and there's the green one, the only ones that have 0 sugar. They have no energy, ironically, for Monster Energy. They only have like 9 calories. 9 calories, no sugar, but they have like caffeine and all the other things that keep me awake. So that's all I need, honestly. Like a liquid boost. So, Are we ready? Are we ready to race karts professionally? We are going to be taking a while to just fiddle everything, that's for sure. So let's get right to it. Let's not waste any time. We're targeting for a 4-hour stream at most, and then we're going to hard stop there. It was all GR. Oh, Toyota. Oh, wait, was this the Philippine version of the TGR tournament? Was that it? Is this it? Because in Malaysia, we just have it. It's like a national tournament too. The GR Toyota GR Esports Championship. I think the same thing there for y'all, but it's on Assetto Corsa. Ah, okay. It was on roulette. Track also was on roulette. So what was the car and track that y'all got? That y'all ended up driving? GR Yaris Supra 86 with the turbo Vios. Okay, Vios in there. Okay, a track Nürburgring GP, Laguna, Vallelunga, and I forgot one other track. You don't enjoy the Philippine version, you have to go to Manila for that, and it cuts into your work time. Ah, Supra at Laguna. Okay, fair enough combo. Not too complicated. Both things that you're familiar with. I think you've driven them on GT7 probably several times by this time. If anyone should have known that, should have been, you would have known it much better. Move mouse on start to begin. Okay, we gotta set up things here. For what it is, it's good. Yeah, I've seen. Choose language. Okay. Nickname. What's our nickname? Chanman. Profile. A name profile. Race number 9. Suit name. Only Chans. That's nice. Done. There is the UI is very weird, honestly. Testing, race, challenge, replay, blast lap, settings. There we go. Calibration. Sim pedals. Okay, axle X, Y, Z. Okay, everything's working. Steer speed sensitivity. I think no need that. Wheel rotation angle 360. Dead zone linearity smooth. What is all this? What is all this? Steer. What is this angle? What is this angle? Oh my god. That's all you can turn? Really? Finals was Nürburgring with the 86 turbo and engine damage. Engine damage? Why they allow engine damage? I don't know. It was so hard. It was capable of grenading itself every clutch. Did y'all like wiggly stick manual it? Or was it like just normal paddle shift manual? Throttle. Oops. Okay, throttle is throttling. Brake. Brake is braking. But why is the brake the opposite direction? Front brakes. Oh, wait, hang on. Front brakes, clutch. Front brakes. Force feedback, enable, dead zone linearity. Okay, we'll leave this here for now as it is. Wheel rotation, I have no idea what this is. It's very confusing. It does seem like we will have to do a lot of fiddling around with this. Smooth. What's this smooth thing? Advanced, steer, dead zone, linearity. 100 means linear direct control. Yeah, we've got to leave it at 100. Oh, I gotta like manually adjust everything then. Yeah, it's very smooth, that. Smooths out the input by adding a delay. Nah. The steering is a bit weird. Enable. Wizard. Rotate the steering wheel 90 degrees to the left. Okay. This is 90 degrees to the left. Rotate the steering wheel 90 degrees to the right. That is not. Do I have to adjust it here then? 180 degrees in here. Custom 180. Okay, so we can only turn 180 degrees left or right. Okay. Okay, we set that up. So should it translate in the game? Nope, now it's worse. Now it's worse. Now it's worse. Wait, okay, hang on. Let me just read this so much chat, Nat. Hang on. You had to manual it. Oh, wiggly stick manual? God damn. Check the enable box. Okay. Enable box checked. Front brakes. Huh. Okay, for now, let me just go with default like 800 or 900. Sorry, let me just go with default 900 degrees. 900 degrees in software and in game. Okay, that's what I usually set it on as. Alright, so we got 900 degrees in. Okay, right now I'm still steering very little. Wizard is to set the steering wheel rotation angle. Yeah, it's still assuming that this much is 100 degrees. Just this much is 100 degrees, it says. That is a lie. So something's very wrong with this. This is not working. I feel like this isn't working. It's not reading it properly. Anyway, skip it. You're disappointed because the boost was garbage. Every time you'd rev close, the engine would die a little. AC mod, it is what it is. The UI is very, very old school. But then again, this is like a passion project made by like a few dedicated persons. Shift up, shift down, starter. Start engine. Wait. Damn it. Start engine. What is this? What is this? Stop engine. It keeps, every time I turn the wheel, it keeps thinking that the steering, the steering is gone now. Controller profile. Sim pedals, Simagic Alpha Evo. Minimum. Okay, so it can detect the neutral. Okay, it can detect it. Slider 1, slider 2. What are all these? Knobs. What are all the other controls? What do they do? Okay, it just doesn't detect any of the others. Steer left. Unassigned. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. 900 degrees is enabled. Okay. What do I miss? Stop beating around the bush and call it as it is. Don't go full 900. Try 280 to 360, the in-game settings. Right, I think 180 is as most as Karts will go. So I'll change it to 180 later. Okay, so I think I just had to put the profile to like my device. That's what I had just now. Throttle. Okay, now the throttle is gone. Okay, it's like if I want to calibrate one or the other, it's so weird. If I'm calibrating one or the other, I can't like have both of it at the same time. No worries, no worries, no worries. Okay, hang on. Now we've got the steering, right? When I calibrate steering, okay, now we've got steering, right? But when I calibrate the sim pedals, the steering disappears. Let me just not touch the steering, right? Let me try to not touch the steering. Pedals, brakes, clutch. Okay. Okay, pedal, brake, clutch. Okay. Steering is steering. Wait, nope. Only turning left. I can only turn left and just barely. What is wrong with this? And it only goes to like a certain degree too. It doesn't go. And then right side is that's it. Left side it's like that half. What is wrong with this? Let me just assign the buttons all first. What is this? Brake bias. Let me up. Brake bias backward. Do my buttons just not input right now? Give shift up, shift down, push start, push kart, tuck, DRS. Air choke. Radiator arm cover. Change view can be this one. Look back, look left, look right. Visor wipe up. Dash can be you. We don't need the gestures. Push card. I know what those are. Replay camera system. UI back. UI enter. Graphics. 1440p, 32 bits, refresh rate. 165 anti-aliasing on. Times 8 screen ratio resolution. Textures high. Filtering that anisotropic. Yes. 3D grass. Yes. Okay, turn everything on. Master volume, brake volume, onboard aero volume. Setting is weird, but you were able to fix it. Alright. Pit environment sounds. Yes. Units. Metric system. Thank you. Day, month, year. The only acceptable way. 2D flags, height, names, start help. Skip intro, never mind. User interface, remote carts volume, onboard area, onboard aero volume, brake volume, master volume. We'll keep that for now. Connection type, I don't know, what is that? Simulation. Field of view. I'm going to decrease it to about, I don't know, 50. Then we'll see. Lean. What is lean? Corner anticipation. Steer heading. Oh, we can look to apex. This is going to be useful. We'll see. Steer heading. Okay, so I can either have it based on steering or based on just general corner approach. Automatic shift, no. Shift help, automatic clutch, automatic idle, traction help, brake help. Show best line, sure. Automatic tires change, automatic idle, automatic clutch. No, we don't need any of that. Brake bias. Why can't I use my knob for the brake bias? It's not working. Brake bias backward. Yeah, I can't assign a button for it. Brake bias forward. Brake bias backward. Yeah, I can't use the knob for it. Discard changes. Starter. Stop engine can be this one. Start engine can be this one. Okay, there you go. We got both the buttons sorted. Radiator cover. What is direct? What does direct mean? Does it mean like it's a hold? It's like a hold motion. Like if I press it, So if I hold it and then I have to release it, right? Or else it's a toggle. Or else it's an increase decrease type thing. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what this is. Air choke. I'm very confused right now. Okay, we don't have a pitch speed limiter, right? So I can just put air choke onto that. Push kart. Push start. Then push tuck. Push kart forward. Push kart backward. Push kart forward. Push start. That I suppose. I have no idea. Driver tracking. What's this? Wing slider. The hell is all this? I don't know. Okay, what is up with the steering right now? Okay, pedals are pedaling. The pedals are pedaling. Alright, steer. Steer left. Yeah, what is wrong? Let me just go with a good old 180 degree. Right, let me just go with a full 180 degree. 360 feels like too much. 360 feels like... Okay, hang on. 360 is actually kind of more realistic to go-kart. Though I feel go-karts kind of go up to like 270 at most, right? Go-karts go till 270 at most, I feel. So let me try to fiddle around with it. Let's try 270. Eric, welcome in. I see you there. Yep, we're trying something new here. There we go. Go-karts kind of go about this much at most, I feel. No more than that. But even then, that's like, it's a lot. It's honestly a lot. But let's just see. Let's give it a try. We're trying our best. We're trying our best to set this 270. Was it 270 that we set? Okay, so we don't want to do this first. We want to calibrate the steering. Steer left. Okay, why is the steer right? Why is the steer left different from steer right? I don't understand, dude. Okay, this is the minimum. It's the maximum. Go back to the middle. Maximum. Okay, go back to middle. Okay, there we go. Okay, now. Okay, now the pedals are gone again. What is wrong with this game? Okay, now the pedals are broken. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the steering. I'm gonna try my best to not touch the steering. Bring it back to neutral position. Bring it back to a neutral position. I said bring it back to a neutral position. I'm trying hard. Okay, so keep it there. And now we calibrate sim pedals. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now the steering's broken. Why? Let me. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you even calibrate this, man? Like this then? Can I just calibrate? Do I have to calibrate it all on the go then? I have a Y axle. My shifters aren't working. My clutch pedals, hand clutch pedals are working. None of my knobs or buttons are being registered here, even though they are technically active. Yeah. So all these other slider, RX, RY, none of these work. Pedals. Okay. Pedals are working fine now. Okay, there we go. Finally. So I had to click left, right. Okay. I had to click left, right. Okay, there we go. Finally, we've got 270 degrees of steering. Wonderful. Everything's working as intended. I'm just going to leave this as it is. Best line. Let's turn off the best line. Let's not do that. We don't need it. Okay. Okay. Okay, we leave everything. I think we can. We can figure this out later. Full heading, show HUD. Yeah, we gotta show HUD. What is full heading? Okay, we don't know what any of this is. Keep resolution, yes. Okay, we don't know what any of this does. We just gotta hope it all works. Shall we go? Let's go for a test session. Circuit International d'Essai. Why is the circuit writing an essay? I don't know. Love how I always have technical difficulties. Yeah, only when we start a new game, and also when I have no idea what is happening here. Realistic, sure. What do you mean I can make it? Oh, wet. 69% wet. Nah, let's go for realistic. 20 degrees. Okay, wait, what do we have here? What's this? Circuit International, the SA circuit. Okay, track info. Yep, that's about it. That's all the info you need. Track, length, altitude. Okay, that's all the info you need. looks like a extreme sans letter T, doesn't it? We got the SA circuit. We got the short SA circuit, which I believe is called the paragraph, right? We got the Genk. Ooh, I like Genk. Karting Genk. Genk is good. Genk Schmenk. Is Genk the one in the Belgium? Yes, it is, I think. I'm trying to remember the and then okay, this is the Belgian Genk. Okay, we got Genk Endurance. Ooh, so it's Genk Extra. Nice. Genk Small, very small. We got Lonato. Ah, that's nice. What is this? I like how they just faded this part out and didn't even cut it out. So I'm guessing there's a Lonato part 2. Yep, there's a Lonato, more like Looney Tunes, because what is this? Okay, this is part 1. So part 1 is with the 2 forks down, and part 2 is the 2 forks. Okay, it's without the fork. It's cut out. And then there's Lonato part 3. It's just the fork. It's a letter H. It's a small letter H. Nürburgring Kart Bahn. Indoor. Oh, yes, this is amazing. Pro Kart Raceland. This looks similar to Lonato. Rye House Kart Circuit. That looks interesting. Zuera. Also interesting. Zuera Short. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all we got. Oh, I can just click this. There you go. Okay, so not much on offer here. Let's go for the one that I actually am somewhat familiar with, which is Karting Genk. Why does it say realistic dry? Anyway, okay, that's done. Let's go for Genk. Category KF1. KF1. We got KZ1. Oh, got TKZ1. Oh, it's the Tony card. We got M's card. We got E card. Oh, is it like actual electric card? We got F100. I think it's 100cc, this one. Yeah, 100cc. We got SF something 250. I don't know what half of these mean. I need someone who's more adept than me to explain what these categories mean. What's a mini go? Oh, baby card, baby card. KF3. What's KF3? It's like a big boy card. KF1. I think it's a slightly faster version. Let's go for this 100cc card. Lotus cards. Oh, Lotus makes cards? God damn. What's MS card? Microsoft Paint card. What's a TF? TF is Tony card. What's a B? B. This is just like a random brand, I think. Yeah, let's go for the CRG. Regular CRG. Mini Spa, yeah. Perhaps the game 0, the inputs are not detected automatically. Yeah, no, it's just fumbly to get it working. Bodywork. Paint. I can change it. Official 2009. Oh, that's nice. Plate background. Oh, it's just a number plate, okay. Intake. Can I change it? Cobra Knox. Okay, I can do this. Intake paint. Okay, let's go for Knox. Dash. Oh, I can change the dash Let's go with the Micron. Dash paint. Never mind. Helmet. SK6 with a spoiler. Can I get a spoiler on that? Oh, I can do that. I think the spoiler's on the rear, right? Yes, get a spoiler. Helmet paint. Blue and red. Blue and white. Blue. Red. Red looks nice. Suit paint. Damn it. Suit font. Can't change it either. Black. Gold. Red. Okay, that doesn't seem to change anything. Alright, we have an KART. Let's go and figure out how this works. Syncing track graphics. Chromosome circuit. Chromosome. Oh my god, yes, there's the small letter H. Chromosome circuit. I thought AC Evo had bad UI. This is worse. This is again, like one or two guys made this in their bedroom, so respect to them. I don't know what's the backstory with this game. I know it's just like a small team, or like not even a team, might be a few individuals just cobble this game together. For it to be like a proper sim, it's actually quite impressive. Now, a big thing is FFB. We don't know what the FFB is going to be like. Trainer. Oh, that's the ghost track info. I kind of know karting gang, so okay, we still have the settings here. We need to keep changing the that. Do I have a pause menu? Do we have pause? I realize I don't have a pause button. There's no pause button in here. There's no pause button in here. Visor wipe, change view. There's no pause button. Your pause is escape. So I need to click like that, is it? Okay, I don't have a choice then. This is replay. We don't need the replay. What on earth is a wing slider? Tuck is DRS. Air choke is to hold that. Radiator arm cover. Radiator cover. I don't know what these are, honestly. Gestures. Yeah, my knobs aren't working in this game for some reason. System UI back. UI hide show. Instant replay. VR reset. What is VR reset? I don't know. Let's just drive. The engine is stopped. Use the push start control to. Oh. I can look back. I can. Oh. And then I can hold. I can. There. Look at my hand. It's doing the. It's doing the thing. I can do that. Oh my god, that is so cool. Okay. Okay. Push start control to start it. Push start. How do I push start? I think it's this. That's the pause button. Oh, that is changing the view. Okay, that's just all it does. So if I DRS, I just and then I do that, and then I do that, and then it just holds it that, and then what does this do? Hello. What about this one? I'm just pressing all the buttons, seeing what they do. Change view again. I only have two views. So I'm gonna push start. How do I start? Push start and go throttle. Huh. I'm throttling. Look, okay, look at my foot. Look at my foot. It's throttling. So it's working clearly. The clutch. Help. 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 Also, hang on. Remember the starter thing. Okay, wait. Stop engine. Start engine. Discard changes. No. Stop engine. Start engine. Start changes. No, okay. So start engine, I have that. So for some reason, start is a pause button at the same time. I'm confused. Okay, hang on. Let me try to figure this out. Why is the start engine button... Why is it not going? Move! Please! Okay, for some reason the start engine is... This is bound... Oh, wait. Is it because of this? Where's the... UI back and assign. How do I delete this? UI back, I'm gonna put backspace. UI enter, I'm gonna put, well, enter. Okay, so I can't double stack it. So okay, hang on. Now it should work, I think. Let's stop. Okay, so I push forward and then I push start. I'm not, I'm not. I can push the cart backwards, forwards. Oh, we're going. Okay. We're going. Oh! We're going. Ooh, the look to apex is a bit trippy. The forward feedback feels nice and weighty. Not a lot of detail. Wait, no. What'd I do? No, what did I do? Keep going. Why? Wait, why does the engine stop when I cover the radiator? The air hole. Why does it do that? So like that, when I cover the radiator holes. Oh no, my car stopped. No, I stalled it. No, why does it do that? Why? What's happening? I'm confused. I'm so confused. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. It does feel very nice though, I will say. It feels a bit too smooth, dare I say. Unlike KartCraft where you gotta throw it around, this is a bit too smooth. So where is the UI? There's no dashboard, there's no UI, there's no track map, there's nothing. Oh. There we go. Okay, the FOV. We gotta adjust the FOV. Where's the FOV? Can I adjust it here? Will it show? I think I can decrease the FOV a little bit more. The tilt. The pitch down. What is tilt? What is this? I don't know. Let's change this to steer heading instead. See what's what. Oh, steer heading just makes it look where we turn into. Okay, this is even trippier. okay, but a little tough getting used to. Ah! Who's that? Who's that? Where did you come from? Okay, so I do have to push my cart to start the cart every time. And I stalled it. My ghost will always scare the crap. Yeah. It's a ghost after all. Ghost doing its job. The FFB does feel very basic, very rudimentary. Okay, let's not do corner anticipation. What if I just like decrease the crap out of this? Doesn't feel like it's being reduced by much, honestly. Okay, the HUD, there's nothing being shown on the HUD. Is there really nothing in here? Automatic shift help, show best line, tire change, brake help. No, we don't need any of that. I have no idea what this is. Dash. Okay, that's that button, okay. We can inverse the force feedback, okay. We don't need to. In the software, let me just kind of see if I can increase this. Dynamic prediction, damper, let me try to decrease it a little bit. Mechanical friction, inertia, slew rate, control. I feel like there's a lot happening in the force feedback right now. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot happening. Even the force feedback actually, let me just try to decrease it to about like, I don't know, 85%. Because it feels far too strong. Because now it feels like a rental card. It's not this strong. AC Evo still early days, but let's see how it fares when it's already stable. Yeah. I've also seen videos about the M4 GT3 at Spa that they've been testing at the 24 hours of Spa. Apparently not all positive. Okay, wait, this makes it worse. Now I can't even see my wheel. So how does this work? Okay, what if I just increase tilt? I just want to experiment. Oh! Okay, so the more the pitch, the more the... Okay. 69. Okay, that's more like it. I can't reduce the FOV anymore because... Flat. Ooh, when you lose grip, you don't feel that slip. You don't also feel that... Like when you put your tires on the grass, there isn't really any feedback there for that. But the force feels nice and heavy, just like quite like a real go-kart. Feels nice and heavy. It's very bare bones, yeah. You feel a light rumble when you go on that. You feel a big jolt when you go on the big curbs. But otherwise, you don't really feel much of anything. It doesn't really tell you anything about the grip of the front tires. Yeah, you're right. It is very bare bones. It's bare. It barely tells you any info on the tires. Very bare bones indeed. So you are still kind of, I'd say, using audio references. You're listening to the tires, what they're doing. But you're right, for a 1 gigabyte game, this is very impressive. Like, it looks good. It looks good. It does kind of feel good. There you go, starting to get some slip angle. I don't know if there's like temperature build up and all that in this. There you go, okay. I'm starting to be able to throw it around the corners a bit more. Okay, we figured out the pitch thing. What about the tilt? What if I go maximum tilt? Oh, tilt just gives it a bit of sway, okay. Okay, not gonna lie, I kinda like the tilt. IRL, very realistic how you go completely blind when you're doing the human DRS. Very realistic. You just go blind for a minute because you're tucking your entire head down. Love that. Yeah, I'm not like getting slip angle from the rear. I'm just getting the rear tires to grip. Oh, I almost died there. Hang on. Touch my wheelbase. Is it hot? It's not hot. Yeah, it's not hot at all. Not hot at all. So I think for the sake of go-kart, right, just because there's no detail, I think there's a reason why they put this in. Filter level, let me just put it at 1. Or maybe I can turn it off entirely. Slew rate, probably, yeah, 10% is fine. Inertia is fine. Friction. Yeah, friction, definitely important. Definitely important with the friction. The damper as well. But I want to decrease the damper. See how it feels like. I just want the raw force feedback coming in. Other values, centering. Don't really need it, I feel. Don't need it at all. It's all good. I like the tilt. I do want to decrease it to about 75. The FOV. What if I go for max FOV? Just experimenting. Oh, no. What is the realistic FOV? I guess 40, 63? Nah, 40 is the most realistic FOV at this rate. Yeah, as much as I want to pitch it even more, right? Yeah, I would like even more pitch. Lean. Ooh, free look. Full heading. What is full heading anyway? Yeah, I just want to put it at 69, that's all. Okay, the tilting is nice. Because even IRL, when you're leaning and tilting, you do tilt inwards. So you get that sense a little bit. You get that sense of tilt, which is nice. But maybe I can reduce the tilt a little bit for like 50%. Full heading. What on earth is full heading? I've no idea what full heading is. Lean. Lean, I think, is when you lean outward, right? Yeah, we can have the lean. The lean is pretty cool. I have no idea what this is. I think everything is fine. Yeah, this is as good as we can get it. The pitch, I can pitch it maybe slightly downwards, 75%. I would like to see more of the wheel. It does feel like I can't see the road ahead much, but it's fine. This is fine. It's fine. Like if my monitor were lower, this would be very good. Quick lift would have been okay there. Still needs a lot of improvement, but for what it is very good. You're right, it's got potential. It's interesting. It isn't, from my one experience of driving a two-stroke kart in real life, I think KartCraft still does a way better job at simulating just like the multitude of forces that come into play. Like KartCraft just has a lot more happening, which makes it feel more authentic. This is very bare bones, like you said, but it's got a lot of potential. It's got a lot of potential. This feels like the karts are gripping too much. The only thing that's realistic is the brakes. You really have to be conservative with the brakes, which I think is realistic. But there's no like input meter, there's none of that. Also, going on the grass doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah. There's no effect for going on the grass. Going on the grass is the same as going on track. There is a bit of like momentum loss when you scrub the rear tires, which is interesting. I still don't know what choking does. No! Don't stop! What does doing this do? Okay, what does that do really when you close the air intake? Because I've seen people do it in the middle of the race and I think it like they go faster or something. I don't know what it is exactly, but they do something. I haven't installed again. Why does it keep stalling, dude? I keep stalling now. Oh my god. I keep stalling. I keep stalling. I keep stalling. Yeah, I'm back. We're back, baby. We're back. Okay, new plan. Turn off the tilt. The pitch, I'm gonna decrease the pitch to about 60%. I'll keep the lean. I've still no idea what this is. Show HUD. That's a lie. That's a lie. There we go. That's much better. There's nothing on screen. It's so clean and bare bones. Just the Micron HUD and that's it. That's all you have. I like how it bounces when you go over the curbs. That's how it feels like. That's how it feels like in real life. You go boing boing. Okay, we can go for a much wider turn in. So you don't have to. In real life, they do kind of use all that red and white curb outside too. There you go. Carry with the momentum. Yeah, feels like there's just too much grip. Like I'm going flat out most corners. It makes no sense. I don't need to be braking. Again, I shouldn't have that much grip. Also, I'm continuously holding steering angle into the corners. I'm not like bringing it back to a neutral steer. You know, in KartCraft, I just give that initial turn in and then I keep the wheel straight and I kind of dance around, right? In this, I don't do that. In this, I'm still turning. I'm not neutral steering. I'm still turning. I'm not like, so the car is not like dancing. It's gripping. It's just gripping. Even here, I'm turning. In KartCraft or AMS, you'd be like neutral steering. Oh, could have been smoother. There we go, yeah. It's okay, that's how they do it in real life too. That's how they do it in real life. From videos that I've seen. Yeah, I'm gripping. There's a lot of grip. Strangely, it's not like sliding around. Yeah, I'm going flat out. I'm going flat out all the way here. Then a brake here. And then usually you need to modulate the throttle because if you go flat out, it will spit out. But in here, I can just go flat out right away. So it does feel a bit weird that I can do that. Oh, minute flat. There we go. So there is like scrubbing and losing momentum, but there still feels like there's too much grip going into the corners. All things considered, if you like go-karting, I mean, if you want to practice 2 strokes, 125cc, X3, X30, or KZ2 karts, whichever 2-stroke that you fancy, I still think KartCraft is the better place just because it's got the harshness of driving a kart this fast is better nuanced in KartCraft, whereas here it's muted out. So if you kind of spend a lot of time in this, when you go into real life, a few things will catch you off guard, like just how unpredictable the rear tires can be, and just how much slip angle you'll be getting, and how important modulating, not just the brake, but the throttle. Like I'm saying, exit, I'm going flat out. I'm not even modulating the throttle here. I'm just going flat out right away, and it's just gripping. There's no neutral steer here. I'm trying very hard to get neutral steer. Yeah, instead of neutral steer, it's gripping, and I'm losing momentum instead. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to take this corner flat out. You have to kind of like... You will be sliding around that entire corner because it's a long right-hander. Same goes here. You'll be kind of neutral steer gliding it. You know what? Maybe we can go to KartCraft as well after this. Like flat out. This is not a flat out corner, that right-hander. It's not flat out. It's a double apex. it's too fast, too grippy, too sticky. Yeah, I do think there's no temperature build-up whatsoever in this. Sub 1 minute. Oh, so close. All things considered, this is very, very fun. You know what? We've done a 1 minute flat with the 100cc. I think this is a 100cc at Genk. You know, once we're done messing around with this, if we have a bit of time, I want to go back to KartCraft just to compare. Just to compare. How do I go back? How do I go back? Exit from testing? Yes, exit from testing. Go to 1000cc. You know what? There is a category of kart in KartCraft called Monster Kart. There is one. Okay, hang on. I'm going to save this as not KartCraft, but Kart Racing Pro. Okay, there we go. So I have a go-kart preset. I'm going to save this for Kart Racing Pro because KartCraft has its own dedicated preset that feels very good on its own. Extra 0. Right, let's go do another test. What else shall we go? Lonato. What does Lonato look like again? Alright, it's this weird cut-off track. You know what? No, let's try indoor. Indoor will be fun. It's going to be crazy, but it'll be fun. Let's try something faster. Do we have like 2-stroke? SF250. What is this? FS250. FS, SS, SF? I have no idea. Okay, it doesn't have an intake. Doesn't have like intake on this. Okay, I have no idea. No idea. I'm driving the hamster cart. The hamster cart? I mean the hamster wheel. Oh. Oh, 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 oop. Oh, the game crashed. This is a multiplayer game, dude. It looks good. It looks like the iRacing of go-kart. Like the graphics. The graphics are very clean, very sharp. It really does feel like go-kart iRacing. Okay, the game crashed. The game crashed. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a 1 gigabyte game, right? Cut it some slack. It's a good game. There we go. And yeah, immediately we're back in. Oh, wait. Whoa. Local. There's no local races, but there's... Whoa. There's so many people. There's so many servers. But there's no one in. Okay, there's some in here. It's the go-kart of iRacing. We can only do testing for now. Let's kart barn, yeah, start. I think we're on the FS250 thing. 2-track. Yes, we are. There we go. Hello, Marshall. Marshall man. John Marshall. John Marston? John Marshall, more like. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, this track 100% looks like an Assetto Corsa mod. I'm not even kidding. Like, it looks very, very bare bones. There's a new go-kart track that opened. It's an electric track. My kart. You know, I might have spoken about it. I do have like the old layout. They relocated to a different basement parking lot, and it's a multi-level electric go-kart track. So like it goes on the ramp from one floor to another, and while it's on the ramp, it's only like one lane. There's no overtaking on the ramp, so it goes up. It goes up one floor. There's a track there. Goes down one floor. There's half the track there. It's very cool. I want to try visiting it someday when I'm not broke anymore. I gotta push and start it. Okay. Okay, I do not know this track, so we gotta learn it. Okay, now this kart sounds like a 4-stroke instead of a 2-stroke. It's a very short track. Oh boy. Oh. It's a very short track. Turn 1 is a long left into a hairpin. Ouch, ouch. Push backwards. No, it's okay. Push backwards. Hang on, sorry. You okay there? Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. Turn to pit. It's the go-kart of iRacing. I'm stuck again! Damn it. This is a good idea. Stuck. I'm stuck. Help. Help. Okay, yeah. This is some janky type janky junkiness. Okay. Same thing happened to you. Okay, so let's just not get close to the wall. Okay, there is like some rubber marking on the track. I'm gonna try to follow that instead. And then we can think about optimizing. Oh, chicane. Oh, this will be fun in a rental kart, honestly. I mean, I think this is the Nürburgring track. It is built for rental karts probably, anyway. Yeah, this definitely sounds like a 4-stroke rather than a 2-stroke. The previous 100cc one, that was 2-stroke, I think. Okay, this one we're getting a lot more slip angle. But it's just because of the track nature itself. Oh, I'm stuck again. Yeah, no. I don't want to drive on this track anymore. I don't think this track is built for this kind of a kart barn. What else we got? Can we go Pro Kart Raceland? Oh yeah, this is nice. Pro Kart. What about Rye House? Rye House looks not like my house, so I don't want it. What about the SA circuit? The letter T. Wait, where's the chromosome circuit? Was it Lonato short? Yeah, the chromosome circuit. What about Zuera? Zuera is honestly kind of nice. It's got like a nice long corner, tight corner, short. Okay, hang on. This is a very nice track. Let's go for this one. Okay, this isn't the right kind of kart. F100. Let's try KF1. Okay, this should be a faster kart too, I feel. Chromosome track. There was I think one of the... What was the name of the track again? It looked like a small letter H. Looked like a chromosome. Looked like a chromosomo. Chromosomo. Lonato short. Yeah. You wish there was a reset button, then having to pause and reset. Yeah, me too. Okay, we gotta push. And then press start. Here we go. Okay, yeah, this is a 2-stroke for sure. Listen to that engine. Yeah. Okay, hang on. This one is feeling a lot more lively. Oh, this one is a lot more lively. Hang on. This is a lot more lively, this. Okay, I think it's the power. There's more power in this. A track map would be nice. Okay, there is like understeer, there is oversteer now. Which, okay, now this kart I need to modulate the throttle to keep it going. Too much, I get understeer. Too much, too little, I get oversteer. Kinda reminds me of LYL for some reason. I don't know why, it reminds me of LYL. Okay, but still, as you can see, I'm turning and I'm just gripping there. Yeah, it's gripping, so I can't carry the slip angle. You hate the hops? The wonging, you mean? When the rear end grips, but the front isn't? Most outdoor karts are like that in this weather, right? Oh, the curbs, high curb. Yeah, turn 1, turn 2 feels a lot like LYL. Even the pit straight, or the start-finish straight, feels a lot like LYL. I think I can go flat out here, turn 1. Okay, yeah, now I need to modulate. I need to modulate the throttle. Too much and I will understeer. Too little and I'm going too slow. Ooh. Like I'm trying to get harder on the brakes, but without trying to lock up. Go wide, open, 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 open. Yeah, there's no neutral steer, there's no slip angle. This is the hairpin. But this track is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's got a nice flow, but it's hard for me to like remember what the sequences are because it's quite complicated. So I can't see a lot of the corner. There's no track map. Okay, real quick. I love the realism of leaning, but it's just not helping right now, honestly. There we go. Now it's static. There we go. This is more like kartcraft. It's just fixed angle. This is the late apex corner. It was a triple apex. There we go. Tight, 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 tight. Yeah. Quick lift and then back on. 108. Yeah, every time I try to get that neutral steer, it just grips back up. That is the late apex. It's like it double apex, but that second apex is very, very late. That's a hairpin. I completely missed. This is normal like 90-degree corner. This is that triple apex. Oh. It feels unnatural to be gripping like this. Very unnatural. 107. It feels very unnatural to be gripping this much. Oh, I dropped all the momentum there. I tried modulating, didn't work still. Very late apex here. Then turn in here. Yeah, so we're gonna round off that corner a lot. Another hairpin. Triple apex. Miss one, miss two. Go for the third one, okay. Big speed. Late apex this one. Late apex this one. Final corner. 106.5. I'll take it. Oh, my bad. 106.5. I'll take it. It's a fun track. The karts, though, I don't know. Some of them feel some of them feel good. Okay, let's try one of each, all the tracks first before we go over to Kartcraft. We've tried Genk, we've tried Nürburgring, we've tried Zuera. Let's try Raihaus. Let's try a different kart this time. KF1. We tried F100. I don't think none of these are like proper two-stroke, just basic two-stroke. These are like the fast categories. They don't have X30. They don't have like regular 125 IAME. Because KF3, I'm guessing, is like it's a faster version. Look like it has an exhaust. Okay, this one has front brakes. This one has front brakes. KF3 does not have front brakes. Yeah, look at that. Front brakes are gone. What about KZ1? Okay, KZ1 does have front brakes and it's a shifter. It's a shifter kart. So this thing is very fast. So nope, we're not driving this. I'm not confident. A Mini is just the baby kart. We can try E-kart later as well. Let's try KF3 with the Lotus kart. Yes, it's very nice. Let's go to Raihaus. Also a track that I'm not familiar with. Should I maybe turn on the racing line? Maybe, yeah, show best line. Just for the sake of learning, right? Oh, it is wet. It is wet in here. Okay, I'm just driving in the patio now, I guess. Oh, it is wet. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Hang on. Can we like set up everything? Dry qualify, wet qualify. Tires, hard. Yeah, okay, get the wet one. Carburetor. What is all this? Idle 1, idle 0. Yeet. It's forcing me to save it. Okay, we're on wet tires now. Wet tires on a track that I've never driven on before. That's a good idea, right? Okay, yeah, a lot more grip. Oh, I love that. I love we can wipe the visor. Gadonk. Hang on. Oh, yeah. It's wet. Big understeer. Gotta brake very early. Okay, so now we kind of got to start modulating with the throttle. But it's like understeer and then snap oversteer. Oh, big understeer. Yeah, if I try to turn in too hard and go on the tire's limit, I spin. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I just need to be very careful with the line that I take to. That's a very high curb, that. So it's less about throwing the car into the corner and it's more about just keeping it stable. Open it up and then late apex here, right at the cone. Oh, understeer. Oof. The curbs feel very nice. The curbs do feel nice, but like I said, the track condition itself isn't that Clear north. Okay, condition dry. Okay, realistic dry house. Let's try pro Kartland. Track condition dry. All right, dry. It's dry. It's dry. If it's wet for some reason, that'll be weird. Realistic weather on. The track. Am I going the right way? Yes, we are. Ooh, how does this track go? Wait, how hot is my wheelbase right now? Very hot. Very hot is what? It's barely outputting much force, that's the thing. Okay, this one tops off at 104 kilometers an hour, so this feels more like your average two-stroke. So KZ3 and KZ1 are quite similar. I just don't know what the difference is. KZ1 has front brakes. I don't know if the two-stroke that I drove had front brakes or not. I think it did. I believe I am stuck. I like that grass build-up effect on the rear tire. That's nice. I mean, you can see like the chassis flexing too. I mean, physics-wise, let me just go on the curb real quick. Like, yeah, I can see the chassis flexing. Can you see the chassis flexing? The tires going up and down, so you can see the load happening. But the force feedback needs some work to accommodate it, I think. Chicane. This is a nice track. Yeah, going on grass has no effect whatsoever. So it's like, you can just run the grass if you can. This first sector feels a lot like Wilton Mill in the UK. Kinda neutral steering it there. Okay, this doesn't feel nearly as strong, but my wheelbase is getting cooked for no reason. Brap. Brap. Yours was blazing hot, yeah? What was the... I mean, yours is the R3. But how much... What was the percentage you were running in-game? I'm running 60%. Honestly, 100%, like all 12 Newton meters, is realistic. If you haven't driven a go-kart, that's actually how go-karts feel like. All 12 Newton meters. The rental cars especially. I would love to keep it at 12, but I'm not supposed to. It's not a good idea. I gotta take care of my baby. So 60%, it's nice. It's not quite as strong. You were running 70, so you're getting about 2.5 Newton meters. Give or take. So you were running about 2.5 Newton meters. 60% is fine, I think, but yeah, it is like really hot. It is hotter than average right now. Oh dear, yeah, okay, that's probably why. Let me decrease this to about like 13 or something. That's way too hot. Way too hot. Let me save as Kart Racing Pro, yeah. But why was that on 20? Ugh. No wonder it was hot. You run your R12 at 100% at all times. Does it not break? Both your hands and the base. Both. I would love to, but look, we gotta think of it this way, right? If anything goes wrong, can I afford to fix it? If the answer is no, then no, I'm not doing it. As much as I wanna drive like it's a real go-kart. Oh, as much as I want to. You gotta play with the setting to make it smoother and not overwork itself. I mean, okay, this is a personal preference, right? I would rather have the force to be lower, but have more detail than just smoothing it out. Like the same, it's what I do for every single sim. I keep the smoothing as low as I can get away with, where I still feel everything. Lock up, understeer, oversteer, going on the curbs, off track. I feel what the front tires are doing just enough that it doesn't dampen too much of the effects, while I can still also drive at a high force feedback as possible for a long enough time. And I love that. I love what it is right now. So welcome in, Sosa. Yeah, we're trying a new kart sim called Kart Racing Pro. It's promising. It's interesting to say the least. It's quirky. It's very quirky. It's got a lot of quirks. That's for sure. It's got very few karts, very few tracks. So we've tried all of these. Okay, finally, time to try Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes. Clear. Let's go with clear. High temps. Wind speed dry. Shall we try a different kart class? Let's try the E-kart. RX E-kart. So this is electric. Oh yeah, it's got battery in there. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see how we can get away with this. 2-track. Of course I'm going the wrong way. Where's the track? There's the track. The e-kart feels meh. The e-kart feels heavy. Yeah, it feels heavy. Oh, it understeers a lot. But you can feel the torque just pushing it through. Okay, we're gonna go back to karting Genk at the end of this, right? And do one last impression, just so I have it in my memory. And then we're gonna jump over to Kartcraft and do a quick comparison there. Because karting Genk is the only track that is across both of these sims that I can kind of give a fair comparison to. Ah, this track has got a nice layout. This track has got a very, very nice layout. A bit of modulation required, yeah. Still gripping. It's still gripping. I don't like how much it grips. Like, I can't get neutral steer no matter how much I try. Because I'm light on the wheels too. I'm using my light hands on the wheel technique, but it's not neutral steering. It's gripping. It's gripping or understeering. Right here, it's gripping. It's alternating between grip and understeer, and it's not really giving me that neutral steer, even though I'm letting it correct itself. Yeah, so I'm not like gliding around. I'm not carrying the most. Also, just under 56 seconds per lap here. Kartcraft is far more polished. It really is. Because it is Kartcraft, mind you, is made by Studio 397, the same folks who made Le Mans Ultimate. So it stands to explain why it feels good. They've got like official licenses for all the karts and stuff. So only when you go way over the limit like that, do you kind of have to like really, like when you throw the kart around, is there some semblance of like it wanting to step out, but it's still gripping, it's not slipping. And it's good, but that transition between grip to slip should be a bit more gradual. Whereas in this, it feels like it's just on or off. And you really have to force it. You have to deliberately want to throw the kart around the corner. Like that, yeah. Which doesn't feel natural. It's not supposed to grip. These fast karts are supposed to be slippery. They are meant to be slippery. You need finesse to drive them around. It takes a lot of skill to drive these. If they were this grippy in real life, a lot more people would be driving them, is all I'm gonna say. There we go. So that was our only realistic scenario, like spinning. But that should be happening every corner. You should be like borderline spinning every corner. That's what rail karts are like. Okay, the last track we have not tried, the SA circuit. We have not yet tried. Ooh, I don't want to try the shifter KZ1. Let's just try the 100cc kart, the 100cc. Yeah, regular 100cc. So we can compare then. Kart racing is expensive because of multiplayer. Yeah, they have dedicated servers and stuff too, and quite a lot of it. A lot of dedicated servers too. Oh yeah, my wheel is like fuming right now. Like the fan is kicked in. Okay, yeah, we had trouble starting this car up. There we go. We're back up. I'm stuck. Never mind. Fine. There we go. Get that two-stroke engine purring. Okay, this 100cc is two-stroke, clearly. I just wish they would add rental carts. Like, how hard is it? You're putting in the racing carts from all these manufacturers. It shouldn't be that hard to put in like Sodi, CRG rental carts too, right? I think Sodi would be more than happy to put their carts in a sim, like KartCraft and whatnot. But yeah, I really wish KartCraft like actually develops, man. Like, I really hope they don't just leave it stagnant. Like, put some indoor tracks, like some proper real indoor tracks, like the one in Germany, the one in Belgium, that long one in Switzerland. I don't know, maybe come to Malaysia, put in LYL, get a license for that. Put in some Sodi carts, 270cc, 390cc. I think if you put that, it will be so appealing. It will be very, very popular instead of just having race carts. Because race carts are fun and all. I love them. But then again, like, even me, like, I consider myself a casual karting enthusiast. Even though I've done quite a lot of races. But I've done all my races in rental carts. I've never raced a race kart. Nor can I afford it, realistically. And I've only ever driven a race kart once. A two-stroke kart, I've only ever driven it once in my life. So it's not for everyone. But I suppose in terms of karting, because it's not like cars where you have like hundreds of manufacturers to worry about, hundreds of licensing. It's going to be a lot affordable, but there's definitely appeal. There's definitely going to be appeal. Rental carts. Someone please put rental carts in like in your sim. Let it be AMS2, KartCraft, Kart Racing Pro. Whoever does it first, I will respect you. Like, the closest one right now that we have to enjoy rental carts is AMS2. But AMS2's carts as well, they're not like actual Sodi carts. They're just like some random no-name manufacturer cart just for the sake of being it. It is 270cc, like 9 horsepower. Like, it would be nice to have like an actual Sodi cart, like data from the manufacturer themselves, the Sodi model. It would be nice to have that. It would be nice to see in a real sim. And it would be really nice to have some more tracks as well. Dynamic weather is not a big issue, honestly, I feel, in KartCraft. I personally don't really care for dynamic weather. Like, dry conditions is fine. Most of the time, you're racing in dry conditions. Kart Racing Pro is the only one with like dynamic weather. But like, weather is hard, we understand. But if you just make your dry racing good and have like plenty of options like rental carts, more tracks, it'll be very appealing, it'll be very fun. Because people who are just, even casuals, you gotta think of it this way. Even casual folks who are doing like, there's a lot of like sprint racers, endurance racers with rental carts happening all over the world. It would give a platform for the casual racers to practice on the sim before they go for a big race at these rail tracks, you know? It'll be interesting. Not just for the pro karters who get to practice with their race karts on the sim. Give a platform for the casual karters as well. It'll be nice for us to have more options. Like I said, the only option we have right now is AMS2. And it's good, it's great. It would be nice to see like more official support for it. Ooh. Oh! This track is fun. I like the flow of this. I honestly like the tracks here. The tracks are very nice. My favorite track so far has got to be this Zuera. This Zuera one is very fun, but because of the field of view and maybe triple screen would help. But Zuera is fun. Pro Kart is fun. Rye House is fun. Lonato, not quite. It's a bit meh. Yeah, Essay. The Essay is very fun. Essay is very fun. Kartbahn is also. The contact is a bit janky, so I keep getting stuck. Genk is fun. So all the tracks are fun. But before we go anywhere though, let's do one more push at Genk. And then we'll hop over to KartCraft and have some fun there for a bit, right? Go do some KartCraft. We'll craft some carts. Let me see if I can maybe reduce the FFP a little bit. Oh, I'm at 85%. Okay, let me reduce it to 75%. Linearity, dead zone. That's all fine. Oh, no, no, no. To track. There we go. So I think I did a 1 minute flat lap time at Genk, right? So let's see if I can improve. Or let me just get a feel. I want to remember what the kart feels like, what the FFB feels like. So we're going to compare it against Kartcraft later. Or even just reducing it by 10%, it feels a lot lighter, a lot less lively. But if I'm going to take care of my wheel, I'm going to need it. So the only benchmark we have is karting Genk with the 100cc karts. The track model feels nice, honestly. The track models feel nice. The kart models feel nice. Like the kart models feel genuinely impressive. Like they've got the chassis flex, they've got the sway. Like they've got like physically based attributes, which I think are impressive. But are they executed well enough? That remains to be seen. Yeah, we need to use all that runoff on the outside. That's just how it is. Keep looking into the apex. Half a second. Yeah, I don't like how you can get on the throttle so early. It's just gripping. Even right now, it's just gripping. It's grip. It's just not sliding. There's far too much grip. Bit of scrub there. DRS 103. See how much more speed I carry through there? And my ghost is ahead. Ooh. Okay, I think we have a good benchmark for the force feedback here. So I'm gonna exit this, go to pit. So I think that's a very, very nice first impression of Kart Racing Pro. Genuinely, a lot to be impressed with, a lot to be, I guess, to critique. But it is cool. It is cool to see. We tried out nearly all the karts except the junior, the baby. This is like the cadet class kart. I think it's also two-stroke. Yeah, it's two-stroke. It's two-stroke race kart. I believe this is like the 250cc. I think this is 4-stroke. This is regular 4-stroke, I think. 4-stroke, yeah, it's got the belt and chain without the cover, but it's also got front brakes. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know much about karting, I'll be honest. I just know how to drive one. But very, very impressive this. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. So yeah. Good experience, Kart Racing Pro. I think we had a good experience having fun for it for a couple hours. Now let's jump into Kartcraft. Now we did try Kartcraft. We technically did. There is a Kartcraft preset. I think there's a Kartcraft preset. Is there? Wait, okay, there is no Kartcraft preset. Strange. There isn't a Kartcraft preset. I could have sworn there was. Never mind. Let's just keep it at this. I'm going to decrease the force feedback detail to 10. Settings. Input. Yeah, force feedback is at 55 right now. Oh yeah, we already like did all the good stuff, like calibrating all the menu and all. We already did that. Cycle camera, camera group. We don't need any of this feedback invert filtering. Oh yeah, filtering gotta keep it slightly high. Okay, yeah, all things considered, yeah, I think we have all this sorted. Graphics, I think, are maximum. TXAA. A TXAA is what we need. Everything else, ultra, motion blur, dynamic sky update speed, real time crowd amount, FPS limit 165. Why am I limiting it? Run at 0 for unlimited. You don't need to sharpen anything. No FSR. None of that. Right. Accept. Yes. Do not hold back on me, game. Do not hold back. FOV 56. FOV is fine. View distance is fine. Look dead zone. Look invert pitch angle. Head shake intensity. Yeah, we'll keep it at that. That's nice to have. Personal fastest lap, please. Off everything. Telemetry. Kart volume. Tire volume. Okay, that's everything. Oh, yes. Okay, so 1 minute flat was my best time. Go for the practice session at, was it Genk? Yeah, karting Genk. Go for the KA100. Yeah, we have X30, KA100, KZ2, Kart Cross, Monster Kart. That's all we have. So, okay, we have KZ2 here. KZ2, I think, is a shifter kart. Yeah. We didn't try KZ2. There was KZ3 and KZ1 in the other game, which is weird. So, I don't know how that works. Time limit unlimited. How do we start? Oh. Okay, we just gotta start like that. Okay. And, I mean, yeah, it looks way better too. Kartcraft looks far more polished. Accept it. Dry setup. Let's jump in. Okay, so let's give this a proper comparison. See what's what. So this is a 100cc go-kart. Also, I probably should change the stream title. Kartcraft. There we go. Righty. So we may go for and drive. Oh, whoa, what is happening here? What do we have here? Oh, whoa. What's that all about? What is this? What is this? Okay, this is working fine. Okay, what's wrong with this one here? Rotate wheel 90 degrees to the right and then press any key. I hope that's 90 degrees to the right. 90 degrees to the left and press any key. Okay. I think that sorts it. Okay, kinda. Why is the FOV so weird? FOV is weird. What is wrong with the FOV? Why is the FOV so weird? Can I decrease the FOV a little bit? 54 FOV. Vertical offset. Leave that at 0. Pitch angle. I can probably look downwards a little bit more. Longitudinal offset. I can probably go a bit closer. Okay, no. Stay a bit backward. By about 10 degrees. Head shake. Vertical. Maybe a little higher. Just a little higher. I can go higher, but pitch it lower, I guess. Yeah. Oh, no. Let me sit lower. No. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know right now. Fine, it's fine. Just go. Is this 1-to-1? Okay. Almost, sort of. Ooh. Right away, there's a lot of crunchiness happening. So probably gotta filter it by quite a lot. I'm gonna filter 5 and then decrease the feedback detail by also decrease it by quite a lot too. As for the settings input, I'm gonna increase this to about 60, 65. There we go, that's nice. Yep, there you go. There you go. See how we're slipping and sliding? Also, what is with my arms? I think I need to sit higher for my arms not to clip through. Vertical offset probably got to be maybe 2 or 3 points higher. It's fine. I can maybe pitch it downwards slightly. As for the input, yeah, maybe I can filter it even more. Maybe about 30%. Force feedback detail. I think leaving it at 5 is okay. From road surface and vehicle suspension. I can probably keep this quite low because there is no suspension in this car. This filter is fine. I feel like this filter is fine. Inertia, friction. This is all good. Yeah, it's a lot smoother now. I think what I'm feeling, that crunchiness, is just the front wheels scrubbing. Oh, yeah. See that slip angle? In the other game, you could go flat out here. Here you can't. See that slide? See that car sliding when you're pushing it? The faster you go, the less you turn. But in Kart Racing Pro, you kind of don't have that. There you go. See what I mean? Yeah, this feels more like what I'd expect the real one to feel. Yes, there you go. I mean, the force feedback this is miles better. Miles better. Yeah, see how I keep spinning every time? This is how it's supposed to be. This is what it's supposed to feel like. Oh, so yeah, our tires are very cold. I need to warm them up probably. So in KartCraft, the way you steer is you, like in real life, you throw them in and you modulate with the throttle. You throw it in and then you modulate with the throttle. You throw it in and you modulate. You throw it in and you modulate. Throw it in and you modulate. Like that. There we go. It wants us to keep it tight through there. Yeah, tires are very, very cold right now. I can barely get a good exit. Fun fact, what is the fun fact? I can take this one flat out. But I have to brake very early for the hairpin. There you go. See how I'm bringing the steering wheel back straight? That's how you do it in real life. That's how it feels. You're not supposed to be gripping it. There we go, there we go. Bit of neutral steer, bit of lift. There we go. Moderate. There you go. If you translate KartCraft into English, it means kart strength. Really? I thought craft is like Minecraft. Craft singles, cheese. I don't know. The craft of the kart. Oh, I'm braking way too late there. Okay, what is my braking threshold? Let me see. I mean, yeah, the karts are strong here, that's for sure. I'll give you that. The karts are very strong. Okay, but it's still very, very crunchy. I think I can be braking a lot harder too. It can also mean KartCraft, right? That's my definition of it. There we go. See how I'm getting the neutral steer beautifully? That's what you want. That's what you want. There we go. Neutral steer. I'm keeping the wheel almost straight. That's what it should feel like. Prefer the first one. Okay, let's try a bit more filtering, right? Because let's try 50% filtering. A bit more force. Let's crank it up to 70. Right? Also in the software, let me completely disable the feedback detail. I'll keep the filter level at 5. Friction, let me bring this down to 20. Inertia, I'll leave it at that. Wheel rotation speed, I'll crank it down to 40. So let's see how this one helps. Oh, we keep spinning all the time. It's still got a little bit of crunchiness to it, but much better than before. I'm probably giving it too much throttle on the corner exit. There you go. It's a bit of throttle to keep it settled. I'm giving it too much throttle, I think. I'm driving it like in a Porsche Cup instead of a kart. Yeah, you want to get that late rotation in. I don't think I'm doing a good job at that. Because turn 2 is technically, it's a hairpin. I think I'm the one who's approaching it wrong. I'm scrubbing a lot of speed here. The tires are still cold. I haven't gotten temperature in the tires yet. Yeah, I'm missing that apex. Oh, I'm losing that temperature. I'm losing the grip. Okay, so in KartCraft, I can't use all of that runoff on the exit because it invalidates my lap. So I do have to keep it clean. Yeah, just modulate, just gently modulate it. When the RPMs drop, there's nothing much you can do. But just hope you have enough revs. There we go. I'm keeping the wheel almost straight there. Gently nudge it out. There you go. That was good. That was good. There we go. See, I'm keeping the wheel almost straight. That was beautiful there. Just gently, 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 gently. Squeeze it out. Squeeze it out. Very little throttle. Very little throttle needed. I think in terms of feeling alone, this is definitely far better than Kart Racing Pro. There's just a lot more happening. There's a lot more nuance to the force feedback. It feels much more realistic. I'm driving it the way I did in real life. Now I would assume the way, if I were to practice for real life, I would be doing this instead of Kart Racing Pro. Because like the way I'm fishing for the grip on the front, it feels very authentic to just how I would drive in real life if I had the chance again. The suspension bumps, the road surface bumps, it all feels very, very authentic. Oh, and also our times are close to what we did in Kart Racing Pro, but Kart Racing Pro we were braking very late into the corners. Let me just crank up that filtering to 75, man, because it is quite low, I will say. Increase the gain to about 75% because I feel like it's not strong enough yet. How's my wheel? Huh, surprisingly it's hot. It's still very hot, like you could cook an egg on it, but it's less hot than Kart Racing Pro for some reason, and Kart Racing Pro felt deader, I think, I would say. Okay, let me see if I can go for a full 1 minute flat like I did in Kart Racing Pro. Kart Racing Pro we were borderlining on the 1 minute 1 flat too. Yeah, we just gotta be brave with the trail braking, be aggressive on the brakes. Right, I forgot this has front brakes, so I can't really lock up. I can apply a lot of power on the brakes. Also, I can't use DRS on this. maybe a bit amount of time. Oh yeah, going off there really loses you a lot of time. Like I'm braking very early for that hairpin, even though it feels like I don't need to. Yeah, the throttle behaves very much like the throttle. The force feedback is better, but it's not clean, you know, like there's still, even with so much filtering, it's still very crunchy, like it's amplifying things that aren't there. The curbs feel fine, but even when I'm driving on the tarmac sometimes, it feels like I'm driving on the curb. So it's very kind of rough around the edges, I'll say. Could it be, hang on, could it be, oops, why did I turn on eye overlay? I don't want eye overlay. Could it be the mechanical friction, I feel? What if there's no friction? And what if I like crank up the filter all the way up? So minimize detail, minimize maximum filter. It's still crunchy. Oh, it's still very crunchy. It's still got that crunchy feeling. Yeah, you're only supposed to turn in or turn the wheel during the turn-in phase. Elsewhere, you're supposed to just use the throttle to modulate it. See, in real life, it's that snappy. That's how scary it is in real life. You can't just push it first time and just hope it sticks. Nah. It's genuinely terrifying. Every time I'm getting on the throttle a bit too much. I've only done a low 3, my optimal is a full second quicker, and that's still 2 seconds slower than what I've done on Kart Racing Pro, which is a bit counterintuitive. But a large part is because probably I'm not running out wide in turn 1, because I can't. What if I max out the filtering in game as well? Max out. Just max it out. I just wonder what will happen. How would we feel? Okay, it's much quieter. Still got some crunchiness when I'm steering. Oh, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better. It is far better. Oh, yep. I think we're spinning because we're going too fast there. So with Kart Racing Pro, we can brake super late and we still make the corner. In here, you have to brake much earlier. You can hear the grip, you can hear the tires on the limit. And also you have to kind of gauge whether you're on the limit or not by just modulating the throttle a little bit. So you got to do some quick blips here and there just to make sure you stay on track. I'm just tempted to just go flat out all the time, every time. Oh yes, this feels like an actual kart and it's so much fun. Yeah, you're allowed to go on that, but it doesn't allow you in here. We're gonna try one more lap and then we're probably gonna try some other tracks as well. My favorite PFI, sorry. He opened up the corner. Not quite enough, I feel. Very wide through turn 3. Okay, hard braking into there. There we go, just gotta kind of blip, 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 blip. Ooh, scrubbed off some speed. .27, okay. A better turn 1, I went really wide, which is different from the line I was taking in Kart Racing Pro. This one feels more, dare I say, natural. Like you're forced to think of it more realistically, because you actually have to worry about the grip now. It feels good. This feels far better. Far better. So we're only topping off at about low 3s, high 2s so far. Where else can we try? Atlanta Motorsports is a bit... We've tried it a bunch. Go-Kart, Victoria, Hangar, PFI, Wilton. Yeah, Wilton's fun. Let's try it with the 2-stroke X30. I love the X30. X30 is the best. The other one just feels a bit if I feel. Was it the K100? The 100cc feels a bit iffy, in my opinion. Like something about it just feels off, you know? There we go. We're on. So Wilton Mill on its own is a very bumpy track. And this is a whole lot faster. And it tops off at about 106 kilometers an hour. And yep, it has only rear brakes. As you can see, the brakes locking up there. So we do have to modulate not only the throttle, but the brakes as well. We can use it for rotation. Gotta be gentler on the throttle as well, coming into it. I can't eat that curb. You're not allowed to cut that. Although in real life, a lot of folks do. You can brake very late, like all these Marshall posts and the huts and all. Very, very good references on this track. Blade apex this, beautiful. It's beautiful to get that slip angle with the throttle with this kart, because it's got so much power. You can just kind of like just carry it around. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful. This one I feel like it's too much for this, so I'm gonna bring it back down to 65 instead. 65 is just nice for that. The filtering needs to be high. Yeah, I really don't know why. The filtering needs to be high. There's still a lot of graininess in the FFB. High frequency noise, the larger the value, smoother it becomes. While making it quieter, proper smoothing can reduce abrupt force feedback output. So yeah, we've maximized the smoothing and it still feels a bit weird, you know? Mechanical friction 15, mechanical inertia 15, slew rate. Probably slew rate. Let me try increasing the slew rate. That's the only thing I can kind of like see. Damper's fine. Also, we gotta go for 180 for the kart. Save as Kartcraft, not Kart Racing Pro, Kartcraft. Yeah. Some amount of crunchiness still, but that's to be expected, I think. You gotta lift a little bit, and then flat out, flat out, flat out, flat, 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 flat all the way. Like if I ever get the chance one day, I would love to try out these tracks in real life. These tracks in Europe, these tracks in UK, the tracks in America. Like, what's his name? Like Cameron Dass does. Ooh. But in the meantime, we'll stick with sim racing. We'll stick with what we're best at. Yeah, the force feedback feels very, very true to life. On the limit, on the limit. Oh, slippery, slippery. Gotta just kind of maintain it. That's how it's supposed to feel. It's supposed to feel scary. The curb bumping model does feel a lot like ACC, where the suspension you just fly off when you hit a suspension curb. Suspension curb, your suspension just does not react. Instead, you just go airborne when you hit a curb. It's very, very stiff. These things don't have suspension. That's true. But like they are far more aggressive than Kart Racing Pro or like an AMS2. Like yes, they do bounce and they do like go airborne, but not this aggressively. As long as you're maintaining a direction in a particular way, right? Karts, they kind of go up and down very quickly because they're lightweight. Especially if you're turning one side and you lift the inside wheels and then you attack a curb, that inside usually reacts in a positive way. We did a barrel roll. Don't mind us. We're fine. Yeah, like that. You see what I mean? We went over that curb, but it was relatively okay. You know what I mean? Ooh. That is a slippery part of the curb, that. Wilton Mill is very challenging. It is very challenging. It's got a lot of grip even when you turn it just a little bit, which is what you feel with the wheel. So you really have to steer so little. I think my problem is I'm steering too much, in fact. I'm trying to force that tail to slip out. In fact, I only need to steer at most maybe like 10 to 15 degrees. This much, that's it. Yeah, this is all I need to steer. Even for the slow corners, even for the tight corners, this is all I need to steer. And then I use the tail and I use the throttle to kind of get the tail to step out. For the most part, I just keep the wheel straight. I was being very brave on the brakes there. I use the brakes to lock up a little bit to get some bonus rotation. This corner is important to go for a late apex. There we go. Just keep that slightly tighter than usual. There we go. Even if you don't get it, you can still kind of fumble your way around there. I'm trying to just lift through there, but it's not enough to sustain rotation. Because you have to feel the rear. You also have to listen to what the tires are doing. Can't force it too much. You gotta steer less. You really gotta steer less with these. Oh, off track, off track. Ooh, careful. Optimal is the 45. I reckon I can do a 44. If I really did a smooth lap. This is not smooth at all. And we gotta turn in earlier than you might think as well. You might think, oh, late turn in is good, but you actually have to turn in quite early than you think. Like that here. I didn't brake there, my bad, I just lifted. One thing I've learned, you have to turn in earlier than you think. Like this one, I want to attack just barely hit the curb. I mean, just as a rule with karts in general, you just have to turn in a lot sooner than you think. Like this one, I need to turn in like before that hut on the left. So I gotta turn in as if I'm taking a normal geometric apex, but I will end up late apexing it because of the speed difference. You normal curb that, lift, just coax it on the outside. Turn in early as if you're gonna hit that curb, and you do, barely. You can get away with it. Got to turn in at the hut as well. Not the Pizza Hut, different kind of hut. That hut, Marshall Hut. The rubber markings on the track is a very good indicator. So if you just follow that, honestly, you'll do a fairly good job. But to follow it, you have to remember, turn in earlier than you'd expect. Even if your goal is to late apex a corner, turn in early. Because it give the time for the front to bite. That is a lot of fun, that. We've tried Atlanta, we've tried... what else have we tried? Kiel? Hangar. North Texas is a bit weird. It's a mod. I wonder if I can find mods for KartCraft. I wonder. I've never thought about it. I've thought about it, but I never thought I could like find it. You know, hang on. KartCraft track mods. Do you actually have some? Okay, so this is the only one that's available. This North Texas Carter. This is the only thing. It's just a proof of concept, pretty much. And that's it. That's all we got. PFI just a little bit with the Praga, because why not? Braga. So the last communications of this game on the Steam forums were back in 2018. And that's it. There's nothing else. There's no mods, KartCraft. Yeah, another one is 2021. Karts with the base game. Yeah, motorsports games really need to double down on this because there's potential. There is potential in this game. Right now, because remember the whole fiasco. Yeah, you know, like, I think earlier this year, was it? There was a whole debacle with KartCraft where the game got abandoned on Steam. It got delisted temporarily on Steam. You know? The game got delisted temporarily. And then it didn't, like, it didn't fully... It came back after a while. People were complaining. People were like, oh, is this game gone? Did I buy the game? And the game wasn't functioning too. The game wouldn't work. So something went very wrong with the game. But then it came back. But nothing really changed with it. It's just existing normally. So I don't know what is happening with this game. I don't know why they've just kind of abandoned it. There's clearly so much potential. It is by far the most realistic kart sim on the market. Like, these are laser scan tracks. So it's very high quality. This is incredibly high quality. You've got all the licensing. You've got all this such high quality tracks and karts. Why would they just abandon it? I have no idea. I have no idea why they would abandon it like this. PFI is honestly one of my favorite karting circuits, dude. Like, if I ever visit the UK one day, I definitely want to go visit it. I probably won't be able to drive a race car around it, probably just rental cars, but still. You know how, like, in a lot of kart tracks, you need to kind of prove yourself? A lot of kart tracks have the system where you need to... Even rental cars, if you want to go for a faster rental car, like if you want to drive a 390cc, like an LYL, you need to set a benchmark time with the 270 first before you can graduate to the 390. And same goes for race karts as well. You'd think if I ever go to PFI one day and I'm driving the rental cars and I'm like, hey, you think I could try one of y'all's race karts? And they're like, yeah, are you any good? I'm like, have you raced in a race kart before? I'm like, no. But then I just pull up this video and I'm like, this proof enough for you? This good enough? Yeah, for real, Naro. KartCraft is amazing. Do you have Kart? Oh wait, you have. We bought it at the same time, didn't we? KartCraft is amazing. Look at that, my second lap in, my first lap was already a 1 minute flat. My second lap, I'm already doing 59, 59s. That's not just good, that's very good. That's very good. 58! I am speed. I love this track, dude. I love this track. I love this track so much. I feel like I can brake much later too, but because I am losing a bit of the tires locking up to get rotation anyway. So I don't know if I should lean into that a bit more or just brake early. Slow in, fast out like I usually do. Yep, turn in late, turn in late. See what I mean? Turn in early to turn in late. It's paradoxical and yet it works. Yeah, you think it's abandoned because they just put it up so that it doesn't cause issues for people who bought it? Maybe, but it's kind of sad, you know? Because besides this, if this is number one, number two for me is AMS2, definitely. AMS2's kart sims is the second best thing. I can't judge R-Factor's kart sim just yet because I haven't given it a proper go. I haven't like adjusted the force feedback for it and everything. So I'm probably not the best person to ask. Okay, I understand that people get bored, but you have to consider a lot of people playing this are also casuals. A lot of gamers are casuals, so you do want to appeal to them as well as much as you can. But at the same time, like I said, you want something for us semi-professional, semi-casual. Occasionally we might join a rental kart race here and there and we want to practice on the sim, but we don't have a reliable sim to practice on. Like, it's a big market opportunity. It really is. It's a huge market opportunity. Oh, we were 10th up there. I feel like I can do 57. I can do a 57. But I need to be extra smooth. I need to be a very smooth operator. Yes, very smooth. Very smooth, very operator. I love attacking the hairpins, dude. These back-to-back hairpins. Ooh, when I get it right, and you get that neutral steer. Because look at my steering input. Look how I'm barely turning into the hairpins. Or for any corner at all. Look how I'm barely turning for any of these corners. Oh, 210, 210, faster, come on. Yes. Oh, that was a 58.4, possible 58.3. That was my best so far, and that felt so good. Smoothness is the key. I love that. That felt very good. Meow. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at us go. Look at that, I look like a professional. Oh. Beautiful, it looks beautiful. That's how it's supposed to be. You gotta be barely turning. And you just use the foot to turn instead. It's just amazing, dude. I love it. Look how straight I'm keeping the wheel. I'm only doing the initial turn in, and then I'm straightening back up and I'm just gliding along. That's how it's supposed to be. I love it. I love this so much. It's wonderful. 58.4. I think that's my personal best ever, like, period. Very, very good. Okay, my wheel is hot. Very hot. Spinny Binny has spinned and binned quite a lot tonight. I think I'm gonna call it there, you guys. I think I'm gonna call it there. We did kind of check out Kart Racing Pro. I tried to enjoy it, but it was a bit iffy. Like, I didn't feel like there was much to do anyway. Online, not my cup of tea, especially not in karting. I just want to experience the sim. But I think for the time being, I will stick with, I think, AMS2. AMS2 for rental karts and KartCraft for racing karts. Like, yeah, we've been driving for a good almost 3 hours now with 12 Newton meters of pretty much exactly how the real kart would feel, and I gotta say, it feels sublime. With this wheel, it feels amazing. It feels like I'm actually driving a kart. I don't feel like I have to spend money and go karting IRL. This is enough. This is enough. I feel like this can carry over 1-to-1. It's amazing. Only thing I need to do is lose my weight, baby. I gotta lose my weight. I gotta remove my natural ballast. So yeah, KartCraft, this has been amazing. Today's kart stream, in fact, has been also amazing. So much fun. And I hope you all have enjoyed it. It's been a good stream. I'm gonna call it here for now, I think. I would love to do a bit longer. But yeah, tomorrow's Monday. It's back to the week again. Let me pull up my schedule real quick. I think we have a schedule for the rest of the week, right? I think we've cleared most of what we have on the schedule so far. We've done Balatro, we've done Watkins Glen. Let me just try to see what else we have on the horizon. Let me see if I've made a schedule for the next 2 weeks. Let's see. Okay, right, that's it. Okay, so there's nothing scheduled for after. Oh, okay. So yeah, we will do one LMU stream tomorrow, actually. Yeah, we will check out LMU. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss LMU. I do really miss LMU. I just hope the game works. You know what I mean? I hope the game works. I want the game to work. Right? So okay, I have it scheduled. Tomorrow we have a 3-hour LMU stream in the evening after I'm back from work on Monday. 8:30 to 11:30. Yep. And Wednesday, another 3-hour stream. So Wednesday onwards, we will be fully locking in and loading in with. Hang on, let me just do this. Okay, there we go. Wednesday, we will be locking in iRacing. Wednesday onwards, we'll be doing iRacing. Because on the days I don't stream, right? Tuesday and Thursday, I don't stream. In fact, you know what? Let me just pull up my schedule on stream real quick. Let me just put the Le Mans Ultimate setup real quick. Yeah, I need to let my boy cool down. So I think I'm only pushing my wheel when I'm playing karting, because only karting I need the 12 Newton meters for it to feel realistic. Whereas other sims, I can turn it down quite a lot. I turn it down anywhere between 50% to 70%. So I'm really using like 6 to 9 Newton meters realistically, and then the other 3 Newton meters to the 12 is just like headroom for clipping, for exaggerated effects, right? Which is nice. It's nice to have that. I'm going to increase a bit of FFP detail actually, because it's nice to have that. Road surface, because this is what I think amplifies the sensation of like the road slippage, ABS, tire lockup, and all that. So I would like to have a bit more of that. Okay, we'll mess around with this later. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to turn this off. Who's playing LMU? Azib. Oh yeah, in case you don't know, I bought Azib and Dexter. Both of them are friends of mine from the Pega Racing team. And Azib, you all know Azib. He's raced with us a bunch of times in a couple of the iRacing special events. Azib's amazing. Dexter, you may remember him when we did the first ever ERGP endurance race last year. I did it with a couple of folks called Dexter and Asher. Both of them are also from Pepega as well. They are development junior drivers. So I got them both LMU when it was on sale the other day, and yeah, it looks like Azib's having fun playing that. Oh, and Nat's an AC. Nat's playing Assetto Corsa. That's nice. So yeah, so tomorrow might very well be the last LMU stream until 22nd of July. Until the 22nd of July, which is very, very far. Very, very far away. Yeah, 22nd of July is 1, 2, 3. It's 3.5 weeks away. Right? But even after that, we're probably not going to check it out immediately. Maybe the following weekend, or like the weekend of 26th. Yeah. So let me just pull up my calendar real quick so y'all can like see what's going on. Let me just pull up my schedule real quick. Google Calendar. Or let me just pull up like calendar. I'll be bummed out of the V1.1. There we go. So you see, I have it all like listed out here. How do I have like a month view? Can I have that? Month. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is June. This is all done. We go to next month. Okay, so this is today up here. I think y'all can't see a damn thing, right? Let me just increase. Yeah, there we go. There we go, it's better. You played yourself to learn more of the tracks. It's been our situation where it's hard to do IRL because it's expensive. Multiplayer is the closest we can get to almost IRL. Yeah, I understand that too. That's why I have, LMU iRacing too. Because I honestly miss the time where I miss the GT4 experience. I miss my Gran Turismo 4 experience back in the day, having like a fleshed out career mode. I miss playing Forza Horizon with that progression, like that so-called story. You have like, you do one thing and another and you keep doing it. I like that. I honestly like that. Let me see, where's my schedule? Where's my schedule? Oh, hey, it's me. Look at me. Anyway, so here's our schedule. If I can find the damn button. It's here somewhere. Where is it? I think I have to go here. There we go. Schedule here. Also, I made a bunch of clips. Hang on. I know. Let me cook. I'm trying to compile these clips together. I don't have time. Okay, there we go. So these are all the streams we've done this month. They've been pretty good so far. LMU, which we bolted out of because LMU pissed me off like in the first 10 minutes because it took us out of the race. Yeah, iRacing, Watkins Glen, Balatro, Watkins Glen, more Balatro, Kart Racing Pro, and then next week, yeah, LMU on Monday, and then Wednesday, iRacing GR86. It's gonna be week three. Is it week 3? Yeah, it's gonna be week 3. So we have to lock in and load, and really also on the same time grind our safety rating as well. But I'm gonna deprioritize the safety rating grind. I feel like that's gonna be something I'll do in my own time on Tuesday and Thursday. But on stream, I just want to learn GR86 as much as I can, right? So I'll figure something out for the week. In fact, I'll figure something out for the next 2 weeks, right? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday over the weekend, and also for the entirety of the second week of July as well. July 7th to July 13th, yeah. So this is planned out. Tomorrow we have LMU, followed by iRacing on Wednesday. So the next time we're going to be playing LMU is here. This is when it comes out. The V 1.0. This is when V 1.0 update comes out. We're not going to be playing it on the day. The game is going to be busted. I bet your ass the game is going to be busted still. There's going to be patches. So we'll most likely be catching LMU's new update, or the actual full game of LMU this weekend, right? Not Friday, on the weekend, because I want to like actually sit down, do a long stream, like a 5-6 hour long stream. We can do a couple races, and I don't know, let's just do a bunch of races. And we also still haven't checked out, we haven't done a track guide for the new tracks yet, so I want to spend more time doing that. I want to do a long race if it works. So I will leave 27th clear. Because I want to do a full weekend of LMU. I know we have other pressing matters, but you know, it's LMU. Because we're pushing iRacing for like 3 weeks anyway, right? From Wednesday the 2nd until like Wednesday the 23rd, it's like 3 whole weeks we're pushing nothing but iRacing. I swear to you guys, nothing but iRacing. Here to here, it's going to be iRacing. Every single stream will be iRacing. Hence why I said it will be boring. 3 weeks of pure iRacing. So that's why we needed the Balatro. Do more Balatro. I would love to do it. I would love to. But after this, right? We just got to sacrifice 1 month, because as you can see here, I've got it scheduled August 1st till August 10th, in fact. August 1st till August 10th. There you go. August 1st till August 10th. It's 1 week. Is it 1 week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 1 week and 3 days. So it's 10 days. It's 10 days where the TGR qualifier is going to happen. So between these dates, also, we will be 100% locking in. We will be fully locking in. Now, technically, including this week, right? Including this week, we actually have, from now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We technically have 6 whole weeks. I'm willing to sacrifice 1 week just so we can do something that isn't iRacing, right? I'm willing to sacrifice 1 week so we can do something non-iRacing. So we already decided that 26, 27... 26, we're definitely checking out LMU. 26, we're definitely going to check out LMU. If our experience on the 26th is good, game doesn't crash, game actually works as advertised, as I paid the money for, the game works, we will continue on 27, do a bit more, all right? And then we lock back in for TGR. The entire week, we just pre-preparation, and then on the week of, we push all out. My goal is to try to, I want to spend less time, because I don't want to spend like day 1, day 2. I don't want to be stressed out this entire week chasing the top 10. I want to just jump in on day 1, day 2, and just boom. I want to be up there because I've already put in all the work this entire month, right? What I've been doing in the past is I've been doing a lot of just last minute work, rushed work. I didn't have the knowledge. We were figuring out on the fly. Like even at Fuji, right? I was getting better at Fuji. I was like half a second. I was like half a second or like few tenths behind top 10 because I pushed at the very end. I didn't have the time. So now I have no reason to dilly dally. I have a full month. I have a full 6 weeks, 5 weeks technically. So this is going to be LMU weekend on the final week of July. That's LMU weekend. Tomorrow is going to be LMU. Wednesday, I'm going to stick with iRacing. This weekend, maybe we can chill this weekend. We'll see. Maybe we can chill this weekend. Maybe I'll do another thing like I did this week, like this weekend. Maybe we can do another, Balatro during the day, sim racing at night. Yeah, Balatro during the day, sim racing at night. New games. Checks my backlog. We could. Next up on the menu, I have Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart planned. After Astrobot, I still haven't platinumed Astrobot, by the way. I have no time to do that last challenge, dude. I have one more trophy for Astrobot. Yeah, I really wanna finish playing Ratchet and Clank so I can sell Astrobot and Ratchet and Clank, get some money. I'm hoping to sell those two games so I can use that money to buy iRacing iTracks. But yeah, okay. Would you guys be okay with a bit of Balatro on the weekend then? We can play Balatro on the weekend. I mean, heck, why just have it in the morning? Let's just play Balatro like the entire evening. Let's long stream, Balatro long stream. Let's really dive head first into my newfound gambling addiction, because that's a good idea, right? Let's just do that, right? I'm just gonna pin it here too. There we go. Here's our schedule. Let me just pin it here, right here. Saturday, edit schedule, add stream, Balatro. Saturday the 5th, this weekend. All right. 5th of July. Yeah. I'm addicted. Title: I'm addicted to gambling. Send help. There we go. That's a nice clickbait title. So we'll start that at about, I don't know, say 7:30 p.m. Yeah, we'll try to go for like a 5-hour stream maybe. Yeah. In the evening, let's do a nice long stream in the evening. Boom. Not gonna lie, your schedule then, other than iRaces, is kind of free. But like I said, I really need to. Here's the plan, right? Week 1, this week. Okay, right now I'm 3 seconds behind the world record at Mugello with the GR86. Week 1, I want to do track guide. So Wednesday we will do track guide. We'll do track guide on Wednesday. Let it sink in, right? We'll do a preliminary push. We'll try to learn the lines, experiment with lines, all that. Week 1 is just familiarization. So I'm probably just going to do my lap times and just stay there. Week 2, we try to go a second faster. We start pushing. Week 3, we try to push another second faster. In fact, week 3 and week 4, till the end of July, we will be pushing for that extra 1 second faster. So we will be within half a second to the world record, which I think now is a 146 flat. I think. No, I don't know the time, but it's like within half a second. So by the time we hit 1st of August, I should be, if everything goes to plan, within half a second of the world record. Within half a second of the world record. That's what I want to do. And I'm benching myself up to the world record. I'm putting myself up to the world record because let's be real, we have world-class drivers in the tournament. There's Nakib Aslan, Nabil Aslan, Taj Ayman, Danny, all these guys as well. I'm holding up to their standard. I'm putting myself up to them. I want to be at their level. I really desperately want to be in the top 10. So we have a lot of time. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of time to grind and push. But yeah, Mugello is going to be interesting as well because it is, again, I've driven it. I know it off the top of my head, but perfecting the lines is very, very, very hard. It is a complicated track. It is a very nuanced track that really depends on your entry. One entry affects the whole speed through the entire sector, and it's a very flowy track. So you gotta keep the momentum high, keep the minimum speed high, keep the grip in check, stay within the track limits, use all the available track limit available, because it's relatively safe to just abuse the curbs. Whatever exploit we can figure out, we do it. Whatever, how much track we can abuse, we abuse. Abuse like my dad did when I was a young child with his belt, right? That was a little too far, but anyway, you get the idea. We're gonna abuse like crazy. Abuse it so hard, the cops pull up. Abuse so hard, social services starts knocking on my door. Oh boy. Yeah. In case you couldn't tell, I have a personal relationship to this. I went deep. I went up the deep end, baby. Oh, you haven't seen how deep I can go. You ain't seen nothing yet. Anyway, that's the plan. We've got Balatro scheduled for this weekend, right? But yeah, I think But yeah, I'll think of it. I'll think about it over the next few days, right? We already have Monday and Wednesday scheduled. LMU, iRacing, Balatro. Friday, I'll think of something, and then yeah, everything else, I'll try to just squeeze in iRacing. I'll just spread it out. I'll also try to think of like a learning plan, like not just going in iRacing and just doing race after race after race, or just jumping into a practice session and just practicing hour after lap after lap after lap without improvement. I want to like focus, like I said, okay, so Wednesday is going to be lap guide. So we're going to be deliberately going slow, analyzing every corner, right? Week 2 onwards, I want to start using Motec. I really want to start using Motec data, Motec or Garage 61 data. So we're going to be analyzing things really hard. We're going to be really analyzing things. So I want to like capitalize on that as well, right? So we'll do track analysis maybe for like this entire week. I mean, we'll be doing track analysis the entire time. We need to kind of weave in our practice sessions with some track analysis. So if we have 4 hours on the stream, I feel like we spend 1 to 2 hours driving, we spend another hour analyzing, and then we spend the final hour learning from what we've analyzed. We try to push the limit even more. So structure, I want to have more structure. I don't just want to drive. But even though I have a very intuitive feel, I can instantly tell, oh, I'm slower here, I'm faster here, oh, I messed that up. I want to be more data driven, and to reach that world record pace, we need to be relying on every bit of help. I'm going to take all the help I can get. So we need to be data driven. We need to be very data driven to do that. So week 2 onwards, let's start learning how to analyze things. Let's see what we can identify. Week 2, I think let's focus on, like, say, identify our biggest weaknesses. Like for now, I can already identify braking. My braking is a big issue, right? My braking. So let's work on braking for a few days, and then we work on throttle for a few days, and then we work on like using all the track for a few days. So we go into replay, we analyze, we see lap after lap. Am I going right next to the curb, next to the grass? Am I using all the track out, in, out? Am I carrying minimum speed? And then at the same time, we're also looking at the data. We're seeing, is my minimum speed high enough? Right? Am I carrying enough minimum speed through there? Is it why my delta is dropping? So by week 3, we already should have a very good benchmark, and we should already, if we do it right, if we stay disciplined to this plan, I feel we'll already be 1 second behind world record easily, and we have like 2 full weeks to go. And that 2 full weeks, yeah, I will have to kind of think of how to maximize the learning plan. Is it obvious that I'm being a bit too serious about this? I have to, man. I have to. I mean, I've already sacrificed so much. There's just no turning back. You might look at this and think I'm crazy, that I'm planning ahead and I'm being a bit too serious about this. But I love doing this. I love driving. I want to be better. I don't have any external help. I don't have like I don't get coaching or any kind of that stuff. I can't afford it, dude. We sim race because we can't afford to do all the shit that rail drivers do. This is all we got. So I want to do the best I can with what I have on my own, and whatever I can. I mean, you guys are a big help as well. I'm also enlisting the help of Nat. He's been very, very kind for the track, for the analysis and all data analysis. Nat said he's more than happy to lend a hand. He's someone with a lot of experience as well. So we're gonna be really pushing that. So first 2 weeks you have a rough idea, like just surface level. It's step by step. We're not gonna be like, oh, today we're gonna go half a second quicker. Nah. Focus on specific things, specific actionable things. Like okay, like step one, week one, braking. Maximize braking. Then later the week, maximize trail braking. See if we're actually getting on and off the brakes correctly. Right? Week two, weight transfer. Now that we've learned the brakes, let's see if we can use the brakes to manage the weight transfer. Then later on week two, throttle. Let's see if we are maintaining the minimum speed, if we can carry the rotation, carry the momentum properly, if that initial jab, if we're getting that initial jab correctly. Throttle. Week four, put it all together. Analyze replay, analyze our track use, analyze how much we're using, look at the data, check minimum speeds, check top speeds, check if our shifting points are all okay, all that, right? So I hope by the end, by week 5, before it even starts, before August 1st even comes along, we should already be at our peak. We already should be at our peak. So that's the goal, right? I've been yapping for far too long, but that's the goal. So yeah, I will piece things together in the schedule. So if y'all are curious what we're up to on Twitch, I am making a big effort to update our Twitch schedule. So if you go to the channel, right, and if you look at the about section down here, there's home, about, our past VODs, and also the schedule. Yeah, I've done my best to update the past couple weeks, and I will continue to update all of our upcoming streams here. The timing is gonna be give or take. I try my best to stick to the timing. Like even this weekend, I did not stick to the timing at all. Like Balatro, I was supposed to start like 2 hours earlier. We did not start 2 hours earlier, but yeah. But for the evenings usually I will start when I say I will start. If there's anything, I will change it and let you guys know on Instagram or on Discord. But yeah, this is what's happening this week. I'll keep you all posted for our learning plan once I've thought of it over the entire month of July. I like to just put it up there so you all know what to expect. So if there's something you all want to learn, if you all want to learn braking, you all want to learn how to get on the throttle, you all want to learn the track itself happening this Wednesday, you all want to learn how to do some data analysis. So if you just want to focus on one thing, it's all on the schedule, just hop in during that time and you can learn as well, right? No gatekeeping, no $5 to get the knowledge, nothing. It's all here, it's all free. Just come in, learn, get faster, and get better. That's all. I don't want to gatekeep no damn thing. Which is why I'm kind of on the fence about coaching, you know. Like, yes, I could coach if I wanted to. I do have the confidence thing, like I'm not good enough yet. Like, who's gonna listen to me? There's people better than me to go get coaching from them. Like, why would I be a good coach, you know? But then there's also my principle where I don't want to get paid for it. I think that just goes against what I believe. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's making this already expensive hobby. It feels like it's adding more gates, more obstacles to reaching the top. I don't want to be a part of that problem. I want to keep everything as open and be as transparent as possible. People want to get good. People want to have passion and love this. Let them do it wholeheartedly. Let them do their best. Let them figure it out. So yeah, that's the plan. Fingers crossed. Everyone, send in your energy to Le Mans Ultimate. Pray to the LMU gods that it works tomorrow and that we have a favorable stream. Please, dear God, please, please work. It would be a big energy drain if LMU doesn't work tomorrow. I send an energy ball, yeah. Thank you. I didn't know you have dark humor. Well, figments of my life are popping out. Oh well, it is what it is. You make what you do with the life that you're given, with the chances that you're given. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. It's quite early in the night actually, but yeah, we've had a fun night with the karting, with Kartcraft and also Kart Racing Pro. Shout out to Nadop again for getting me Kart Racing Pro. Thank you so much, bro. We had lots of fun. it is still something I can go back to once in a while, because there is a reason for me to jump in between these, because both of these are racing kart sims. They're good. Kartcraft is a bit better, but Kart Racing Pro is still good. It does still have nuance to it, right? It'll be fun to drive the tracks that aren't in Kartcraft. So that's the only reason now. There are tracks in Kartcraft, there are tracks in Kart Racing Pro. That are different. The only track that is the same in both is Karting Genk. That's the only circuit that is the same. Everything else, so there is a reason to kind of do both, right? It's fun. Same with AMS2 too. AMS2's karts, none of the tracks are in any of these two. So I have all the reason to play all three of these kart sims. So that's wonderful, right? So we have everything here. I think right about now we have every single sim. We have every single sim on the market in existence. Later this year, we've got a couple of new sims coming. Project Moto Racing, Endurance Motorsports. We got Wreckfest 2, a bunch of other games. I honestly can't be bothered. Only one I'm kind of tempted by or curious about is Project Moto Racing. I want to see how good it feels. I want to wait for it to come out. V1.0 version 1. Like let it cook. Let it like fix all the issues. Wait a couple months. Wait a few months. Let it go on sale and then pick it up if I can. We'll see. So far we still haven't done Forza on the new wheel. We haven't done Race Room on the new wheel. Haven't done Rensport or R Factor 2 on the new wheel. Haven't done AC Evo or Vanilla AC on the new wheel either. And we haven't like properly done ACC. We tested it out on the first day we booted it up. It felt great. So yeah, only really thing that we've done is like LMU, Kartcraft, and iRacing. That's only like the only sims that we've properly tried. And AMS2, the karts on AMS2. That's it. So yeah, after July is over, I promise. After July is over, maybe we'll jump back into Ratchet and Clank first, and then we'll slowly start getting back into the other sims. I want to start putting more time into ACC. Because maybe if the opportunity presents itself, I would like to maybe consider going back into ERGP, doing some ERGP races with the Pepeka boys. Because they are very experienced in it. I am technically like a junior, but I want to practice for endurance racing in ACC. And I have all the buttons now, so I can't complain that the game's complicating. I have it all. Let's do some setup work, learn the setups, learn the cars, learn the tracks. Because easily, I'm already like 1 second faster just being on this thing alone on the short tracks. I was a lot more consistent on the Nordschleife. It feels great. So a lot more we can do. LFM, maybe. We'll see. Because I'm still prioritizing my entire schedule around iRacing special events, I'm working everything around that. That is my biggest priority. And then leagues, and then my tournaments, like TGR, those come secondary. High stakes tournaments come secondary. And then like big events, like special events. If there's like a special event in LMU, special event in Race Room, I'll prioritize that. Also in early July, we have I think it's the weekend. I think it's this weekend, 5th or 6th. I don't know which one. There's the 2.4 hours of Nürburgring happening in Race Room. I'll do some research. I'll see when it's happening. So we might have to shift our Balatro stream around if we're gonna do that. Right? I completely forgot about that because I was interested in it. So yeah, Race Room 2.4 hours of Nürburgring, the special event that they're doing. I want to try qualifying for the top split. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, I think I've yapped enough. I've kept you all on for quite a while. I'm going to make some Twitch clips with the time I have left before I call it a night. Yeah, I haven't even done like a recap for our the 24 hours of Nürburgring. I haven't done recap. I haven't done like a clip for when we got the wheel unboxing stream. I haven't done so many things, and I'm just like compiling everything, and then like in like late July or August, I'm just gonna dump all the clips in like 2 weeks, and like my socials have been so stagnant for like a month to do because I've just had not enough time at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend some time making some clips tonight before I go. Maybe play some Red Dead Redemption before I call it a night. Do some fishing. But yeah, it's been a good night so far. Thank you, Narop, again so much once again for getting us Kart Racing Pro. It's a lovely experience. Nonetheless, kudos to the folks who made Kart Racing Pro. It's got a lot of potential, and I hope they don't give up on it like Studio 397 did for Kartcraft. Oh boy, a lot of fun. So I'll see y'all later this week. A lot to look forward to. A lot of, I guess we're getting real serious in iRacing July, shall I call it then. A lot is happening. Also, we got the Spa 24 hours happening. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Second week of July, Spa 24. I completely forgot. I forgot. Okay. So we can't really dilly-dally too much. Remember I said we have 6 weeks and we have 1 week to sacrifice? Yeah, that 1 week to sacrifice is sacrifice for Spa 24. And then everything else is GR86. I completely forgot about it. I completely forgot about Spa 24. It's happening on July, the second week of July, second weekend of July. So the first weekend is Nürburgring 2.4 in race room. Second weekend is Spa 24. That whole week we'll be practicing KART with the AMG at Spa. So yeah, okay. I will spend some time tomorrow considering my decisions. I will keep you all posted on Discord, and I'll also update my schedule. So yeah, if you all want to know what's happening, check the schedule. It'll be there. I will also share the schedule on the socials once it is ready for viewing. We've got work to do. I've got work to do. I've got to go sleep. I'm gonna go make some clips. Grab a cup of nice Milo. Thank you again, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And I will see you all soon. Thank you so much, Nadav. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate you just being present all the time. I get you have stuff to do as well, but I mean, like, I don't mind. Like, I get if you have stuff to do in your life, like anyone, if you have stuff to do, go do whatever that's more important. So I truly appreciate y'all just existing, being here, being present. It means a lot to me. Thank you. So take care, everyone. Lots of love again. Good night.